I'm not going to give their listeners any context. So you're going to
Jesus Christ.
Have the fun before and after adoption to make it feel like you made the kid?
No, it's just in general. You know, you got to file some taxes just to have some fun, you know?
All right. Well, if it's just for the sake of fun, then I understand.
Yeah. It's not like pseudo kid. I don't know.
Pseudo kid. We already got a title.
Pseudo kid.
It's
like it's a Pokemon.
Go pseudo kid.
It's like pseudo wudo.
Pseudo kid.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Pokemon would sound.
Well, technically, pseudo kid is actually Bonsley. So it's the baby form of pseudo wudo.
Well, no.
Or Bonsly. Yeah, I don't remember. Pokemon is on the brain for obvious reasons.
Well, without context, I hope listeners understand completely what's happening.
Nobody understands what the fuck's happening right now.
That's great. That's the way I wanted it.
That's the way it's gotta be. Welcome to your first episode of this podcast. Sorry.
Yeah, if this is your first one, then thanks.
My lighting looks like hella dramatic. Like I'm in like a fucking Scorsese film or some shit.
You look like Dahmer.
I hate that. I hate it.
Glasses.
Hate it.
And the dramatic lighting.
Shit.
We can't be associated. Take that shirt off.
I'm about to say, fuck that. No, I was gonna get like, you ever seen like the Harry Potter glasses, the circle ones?
Yeah.
I'll get some of them. I'd rather be Harry Potter than fucking that other one.
You're pseudo Dahmer.
Pseudo Dahmer. Hate that. Fucking A. These are clear frames. They're
right.
different.
You're right.
No, it's fine. Yeah, man. It's been a time. We recorded one hell of a Patreon episode just to get some minor shilling out of the way.
Yeah.
At the start of the show. It was funny because I was talking to one of my coworkers today about it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it was funny because like, it was kind of like, it started off like poop. You know, it's like, you know, our usual shtick. And then it got deep. And then I was like, oh, I'm too high for this. Because I was extremely inebriated.
I wanted to make that left turn on purpose.
It really fucked my brain up in a high moment, which was fun. It was a fun time. I'm not going to say it was bad because it wasn't bad. It was just one of those things where it's like, you know like when you're driving somewhere and you're a passenger, maybe you're in the back seat or you're in the passenger seat and you're on your phone.
Yeah.
And it's one of those hills that like you like leave your stomach behind you after you hit it real quick.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what it felt like when it switched. It was like, here's where we're doing our usual stick. Look at us.
Look at us.
Haha. Look at us. We're doing a show. And then like serious. And I'm like, stomach got left behind in the poo pee pee joke.
Everything we were doing, and I'm just like, let's get introspective now.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
No, I dug it. It was a good time. It was some nice conversation, to say the least. Yeah,
it was.
Go join Patreon. It's fun. It'll be up.
It's a good time
already
for everyone.
Probably. Yeah. But yeah, man. It's a time. Gaming is happening, I assume.
Yes, gaming is happening.
How are the boys doing?
The boys are better. Trent is definitely better. He has like a lingering cough, but that's about it. Brendan, well, I came in the door today. He sneezed and snot flew out of his face, so that should answer that.
Nice.
He's
now,
okay,
here's the
though.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that update, and I was going to ask about that as well. But when I said the boys,
oh well, you know,
I meant something else.
I got boys in my life. It's hard to.
Yeah, I know.
When people come to me and refer to the boys,
I'm at fault.
It's typically one thing when everybody asks me how are the boys.
I don't know. How are Chippendale doing?
Well, the rescue rangers are.
Yeah, they can't find a nut anymore.
Oh no, they can still find a nut.
I'll be here all week.
And that's the problem. they can still find the nut. You know what I mean? They're healing well.
Nice.
They're fine. You know. I'm trying to think what update I can give you on that.
No, I was just curious. I didn't know if you were, still hobbling around, or if the guy who,
I
did
didn't
the
really
whole Doctor Strange on your balls, did it well, like you said.
Really hobble that much. Like, it was surprisingly smooth. Pun intended.
The sack? They shave you too?
I shaved me before I went.
Damn. Got to go in for a shave and a snip.
Shave and a snip. It's one of those things where, like, I've never just shaved it all off. So now that it's all growing back, it's like, how you shave and you grow back and it's kind of like itchy. The hairs are really fine. So now I'm like, I got that down there. So I'm just, and you can't just be in public like, so like I'm just walking around like feeling every hair grow back down there.
Feels like you have like a mini desk cactus in your pants. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Me coming home and taking off like my work pants is equivalent to a woman coming home and removing her bra. It's just like,
accurate.
Yes.
Finally, relief.
Exactly.
Where the sweatpants at you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn, man, that's crazy.
How your boys doing?
They're fine. They haven't really been active duty for a while.
They haven't been active duty. What does that mean?
They're not on the front lines going to war every week. They've been home. They've been on leave for a bit.
What about the
haven't gone to battle?
What about your gift that was sent to you in the mail that you still don't know who it came from?
I used that
your dad saw in the shower.
Yeah, I don't think I told that, did I?
You did. That's how I know. How else would I know?
Because I told you.
No, you said it on the show too. You did tell me.
I don't think I did on the show.
I promise you did. It was either this one or the Patreon, but you said it.
I think I said I was gonna tell it on the Patreon, and then I never did. Because we missed that Patreon episode.
I remember hearing this story like this, like over the computer.
Because we were on the computer talking before we recorded.
It wasn't a private. Was it? Are you sure?
I'm like 90% sure because not a single person made a joke regarding it.
So?
The people that listen to this show.
Listen, we'll leave.
They would have given me so much grief.
Then we won't go into any more detail about it. But if we did say this on the show, or Chris did tell the story on the show, let us know when you hear this.
If not, I mean, I'll fucking say it right now. I have no shame. That's fine.
No. I don't think you do. I just feel like the story was told.
I don't think it. The only reason I don't think it was is because I haven't heard shit from anyone regarding the story. If that makes sense, if it was on the Patreon episode, whatever. Maybe like the people just didn't listen to it yet. But like, I feel like I would have been, like there's some sort of like ribbon you gotta do for that, when you hear that story. Okay. But no, I used if you know. Mm-hmm. This is really terrible for anyone who's a first time listener. I received a GIF in the mail about 5 months ago. How many months has it been? I don't know.
Was it summertime?
It was around my birthday, I think it was. Like it was like maybe like a month or so after. Mm-hmm. And I got it in the mail, and I didn't know who the fuck I got it from. If you know, I'm not gonna say it long here, but let's just say it's for adult use, male adult use specifically. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? So I check my credit card statement, nothing there. I check with friends, I'm like, hey, testing the waters, you didn't do this, did you? And like not a single person came forward and was like, it was me all along. Or some shit.
I am the one who sent you the thing.
So that didn't happen. Mm-hmm. So I was just, I was very hesitant to use it because of that reason. Because in my mind, that's a very justified reason to not use a thing. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't know where it came from. Like if you go out to your mailbox and there's a can of Campbell's tomato soup there, just sitting there, I'm not eating that soup. Yeah, it's a can, and you can tell if it's been open or not. But I'm not eating that fucking can of soup. Not happening. I don't trust that shit.
You eat it, and then you go outside the next day, and that fucking slab dude is in the middle of the street, like, return the soup. Return the soup.
That is a reference right there. I'm going to need to edit a clip of that into the podcast because there are so many people who are not going to understand that reference.
If you're cool, you know that reference.
Yeah, if you know, you're good. But, you know, I had used it once when I got it, and I used it once recently. And when I used it once recently, I was extremely zooted to the max. So I wasn't in a clear headspace. And then, you know, I went to clean it, and my not clear headspace brain, while isn't clear, I'm still a fucking genius when it comes to some certain things. Like stupid things, I'm a genius about. Right. I'm not good at many things. I'm not the most attractive man in the world, but I can think of things that are stupid, just stupid enough to work. I'm like stupid MacGyver, you know?
So you're, what's that movie?
I have no idea.
The Fake MacGyver. And it started off as a SNL skit and became a movie. I'm going to get this. I don't even want to let this go.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
MacGruber.
Didn't know that's what that was.
Did you see MacGruber?
No, I've never seen it.
Please go watch MacGruber, please. The movie. They made it into a series, which didn't really get it, but the movie.
All right, I'll check it out. Let's do our next Patreon episode. We'll just put MacGruber on the TV and just do the director's commentary for the episode on Patreon.
I'm totally. You should see MacGruber. You would find it hilarious.
We'll see if it aged well or not. Like Austin Powers didn't. But so needless to say, I'm fucking apparently MacGruber, and I'm like, yo, I need to take a shower to get ready to head out because I was coming down from the high. I will both clean the receptacle and shower at the same time because it's like 2 in 1, you know? I just stay in the shower for an extra 5 minutes, which is dope because then I get to like stand in the hot water longer. And that's what I'm doing 90% of the time when I'm in the shower anyway, is just standing there like a fucking weirdo. So I bring it in there, I clean it out, and like, you know, just like blow out the just a joke. That's a joke.
I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
What is happening?
I just thought that'd be funny to say. And it was. But you know, you like turn it inside out and you like, you know, get some soap and, you know, clean the motherfucker. And then the plastic bits as well too, because, you know, it gets on the plastic, so clean it. Whatever. So I clean it off and I leave it in the shower so that I can go grab a pair of underwear and then, you know, oh, I'm getting ready. Oops, shit. Man, I stayed in the shower a little bit too long. That sucks. And I left to go do plans that I had. This was like a month ago or so, maybe 2 months or so. So I leave it in there without realizing it. And I don't realize that I did that until the drive home. So once I realize it on the drive home, that's when I start driving recklessly to get home.
Your heart
as if
dropped.
Yeah, it was one of those moments where I'm like, no. Like it was one of those things where like it's one of I don't know how to compare it to something. It's like you have a weed, right? And like you don't want your parents to see it, so you always hide it. And then you forget it somewhere and then they find out, like that feeling, but like as if you never actually smoked the weed and you were just holding it for a friend, actually. That situation. Like the one time I used it outside of the very beginning.
There we go.
Here we are. And there goes my fucking sanity. So I'm speeding home and I get home and they're not home, but they were in the interim. Yeah. And shower curtain's still wide open, so I forget to close it sometimes, like when I'm done. So it's just sitting there right next to the fucking Head and Shoulders. Head, shoulders, got down on my knees and saw a pussy. Just sitting right there. There's just a pussy in the shower. I'm just like on my knees, like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, yeah.
Was it in the same exact place you left it?
Yes, it was. So that's a thing. And now here's...
Did it look like anyone used the shower after you?
No, because it was open. And I always end up leaving it open because I'm the asshole. But there's no way in hell it wasn't seen. Let's just put it that way.
That's right, because y'all have one bathroom.
Exactly. So, and like, they went out somewhere, so they had to use the bathroom in order to, like, you know, brush their teeth and do their hair and stuff. So at some point, someone looked over and just saw, like, a vagina casually in the shower.
Hanging out.
Podcast title. And
casually vagina in the shower?
Yeah. So it's been 2 months since that's occurred, and not a thing has been said regarding it whatsoever. So here's the thing. I know that they know in my brain. There is this fleeting, I don't know the word, like, shred of hope that they don't. But the beautiful part is, now they will.
How will they now? They're going to listen to this?
I mean, if they don't listen to it, somehow this will make it back to them, just because that's how shit happens. But no, I mean, it's fine. I have no shame in using it personally, because it's like whatever. But I also am just very hesitant because of the means of acquiring it, you know. So it's very sparingly I use it, but you know, it gets the job done.
I would assume so.
You know, I'm very surprised by.
At this point, though, you would assume that it's just safe to use, right? Like, I mean,
yeah.
Do you think there's like a trap in it? Like, well, on the 17th time he uses it, spikes will come out into his.
My main concern was, like, what if it was sent to me by, like, a person with, like, malicious intent? Like, I don't know if I've made enemies in my life. I mean, surely at least one person does not like me in, you know, more recent times of my life, now that I'm a singleman, as you can guess where I'm going with that. So, like, I don't know what's going on with it. And then another thing that made me like second guess it was when I looked it up when I got it. I was looking up, okay, so let's see if someone did do something to this, how do I clean it if I want to clean it? And in the FAQ on their website, it was talking about how the material that it is like porous, kind of like almost like porcelain.
Yeah.
Like how it has like pores and like it can, like, you know, whatever. And I was like, okay, so like in theory, someone could have soaked this whole entire thing in some sort of something, like pepper water, salt water, something not good with water, and just like let it sink into it. And I'm like, I don't want to risk that chance, you know? I only got one member. I don't need to, you know, have a One Direction and have the band fall out from each other, you know?
It's like, but that sounds like so much work. Who would have that much malice for you to go through all of that?
I am a paranoid person. That's just the way I am.
It's more so just like, you're paranoid, but it's more so just like, that person is so dedicated.
Yeah.
If that were true.
If that were true, that's the thing. But here's the thing. Obviously, it's not. I think worst case scenario first, just so I can prepare for it in the event that there is a bad scenario, because I'm already prepared for the worst. Now I can adjust my preparedness towards this less worse situation, if that makes sense.
Whoever sent that to you, it's one of two things. Either that was delivered to you by accident, or whoever sent it to you, you've already asked if they sent it and they just lied to you.
I'm thinking it's that one, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, as of this point, I don't care. Like, who sent it, it's whatever. Like, if someone wants to come forward, sure, good joke. But like, now it's just funny. Yeah. Because like, I don't think I'll ever fucking know.
I don't want you to ever find out now.
Yeah. I don't need to. I was looking into it because like I was like, I wonder, like, because the insides are different for each, because there's different girls, you know, porn stars that do it, and they're different like tubes and shit. And I'm like, well, what's like, what is the difference, you know? So I was like looking into it. I'm like, maybe I get another one, like to like switch out, you know, like reload, do like a tactical reload and like fucking throw one out the window and then pull it out of my ammunition belt and pop it in there and then pop it on the hole and it goes, real quick.
Do all of that, but you have to add all the juice noises to it. It's just like,
dude, it makes that noise even if it's not like wet. Like if it's a dry, it's goopy. I don't know how to explain it. I would take it out and fucking do it on stream, but no.
The funnier part of it makes that noise is I immediately pictured it sitting, just nothing happening to it, just sitting by itself, making that noise.
Yeah, it's like a lava
sitting
lamp.
there and it's just like,
in constant motion.
And you're just like, well, I gotta smash that thing now.
Yeah, you gotta hit it until it stops moving. But no, I didn't do that. I didn't get another one because they're expensive. They're expensive, yeah.
How much are they?
So for the goopy bit and the plastic like container that like holds it, that's like $70. It's more than a fucking PS4 game. Makes me fair you get more use out of it than some PS4 games, but and then if you just want the sleeve by itself, I think it's like $45-50 depending on if it's like a specific person that gets like likeness rights because it's their likeness, or if it's just like default skin, like random person Mona Lisa.
Ew. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying ew, as if if this Mona Lisa is known for having bad box, but like, but
I wish we could make the title "Mona Lisa Got Bad Box."
What if it's Mona Lisa's bad box? I don't care. That might be the title.
It's a video game podcast. What are we talking about?
So we've had other titles that had nothing to do with video games.
I know, but like, goddamn. Oh shit.
I don't even remember my train of thought, but okay. Like, where do they get the random box from? With the model it after? Like,
I don't know actually. I think it might just be like an artist rendition type thing. Like someone just sculpts it probably in like a 3D program.
This is just a vagina.
Yeah,
that doesn't belong to anyone.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just because in theory that whoever that would be owed a shit ton of money. Like I'm pretty sure that the chicks that like sign up for it and like there's like this whole like molding process that they do and whatnot. Pretty sure they get like an amount whenever one is bought because they always like there's probably like the original fee that they get that's just like you're getting paid to do this, but then there's like a percentage of however many are sold or whatever. So because they shill them constantly, so I know because I accidentally follow some porn stars and then they turn out to. Well, I follow cosplayers and then they turn out to be porn stars, and I'm like, I liked your Raven Halloween costume. I thought that it was nerdy and cool. Now I see your butthole.
And they're just gonna be like, "You're welcome."
Yeah. Buy my OnlyFans.
And we can get started after this.
I would hope so.
To the video game
Jesus
podcast.
Christ. We're 20 minutes in and you said this needs to be a 90-minute podcast.
Yeah. So, I mean, we already know what we've been playing. We know, obviously, and there's only so much we could talk about that still. But
technically.
Yes, technically. If it was Mona Lisa's box, right? Wouldn't that that would probably be a really popular selling one, right?
I mean, they have ones that are not just boxes, they have butts and they have mouths as well, because that's a thing for some reason. I would assume it would be Mona Lisa's mouth with like the smile, because that'd be funny.
I feel like never mind.
I don't know.
Never mind.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
We're never getting a sponsor.
I need to know what it's like to smash Mona Lisa.
Wait till next week's episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yo, let's go. What's up, Blue Chew?
Talking about Mona Lisa's box.
I'll eat a Blue Chew on camera during the show. You sponsor us.
Yo, tell me how. I legitimately thought about that the other day. I was like, how funny would that be if there was a podcast that was sponsored by Blue Chew and they started the episode regular and then they both just pop one and it's just by the end, like how long does it take before it becomes too uncomfortable? It's like a weird game of chicken, you know?
I don't know. I feel like as a man, and once again, we'll get started after this. I feel like as a man, this is a Patreon episode.
I was about to say, we should just like restart this.
Yeah.
Just restart the episode. We'll save this as a Patreon episode. I'll add this to the Patreon episode. We can restart if we want.
Bro. No, fuck that. But I feel like as a man, you know what it's like to like have a fucking boner.
Yeah,
So
I know what
it's
high school was.
So I feel like even if we're sitting here and you had one, it's just like, I've been here before.
Yeah, in the situation, like if you're doing it on purpose, yeah, that's a different situation. But yeah, it'd be a funny podcast. We're not doing it. Fucking 10,000 subs.
Nah, if we get that sponsor, we have to do it.
Yo,
I will like start that podcast, and as we're talking, I'm going to be texting Adrian like, "Stay all caps, stay awake, please."
Oh man. Well, I guess it's time to actually start the show because Jesus Christ, we have gone off the rails. Part 3.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift, yeah.
Might be.
We'll see how the rest of the episode goes.
True. Roll the intro. All right. I think it's me, or is it you?
It's you.
Of course it's me for this fucking episode so far. God damn it.
It's only right.
Kill me. Oh, level up gamers, and welcome back to another episode of the Save Before Quitting podcast. As always, I am joined by my lovely co-host.
Me. It's me. And
That's Ant. And I'm Chris. And you can follow us everywhere at Save, the letter B, the number 4, Quitting. Over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
Love that titty.
Yes, Save B4. This is kind of a teaser right here.
This thing
or something.
God.
Yeah, this is kind of a teaser. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And by later, I mean when it happens. You can also shoot us an email over at savebeforequitting fully spelled out at gmail.com, where you can ask us questions. You can send us memes. What else do you use emails for nowadays?
Sponsorships.
Yeah, that thing.
Proposals.
Do that. If you got past the 26-minute talk about flashlights and you're here now, please sponsor us.
Yeah.
We'll buy all the flashlights.
Every single one.
It'll be our background, just like them lined up.
That's terrible.
It's the worst. But you can also go to our website, savebeforequittingfullyspelledout.com, where you can pick up multiple different merch options, whether it be the Bitch Made logo for the Bitch Made series. Also, we have the regular Sonic logo from Sonic 2. I think it is, right? Yeah, Sonic 2. And then the plain old Jane old Save Before Quitting regular old logo. So yeah, go over there and check out what we got. Pick up something. Every single cent goes right back into the show.
Every single cent.
Hell yeah. I think that's all the shilling besides Patreon. Patreon, we talked about a little bit of the intro, but Patreon, we are back at it again. We are posting 2 Patreon podcasts a month extra on top of the other 4 to 5, depending on how many weeks there are in a month. So, I mean, some months have more, you know. A
little extra.
They have a little, yeah.
Little tail at the end.
Yeah, you can go over there, check those out. Those are normally just like regular conversations, a little less gaming involved. A lot more of what was in the intro, but longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a Blue Chew.
Oh yeah. And what's it called? This episode we just posted. I'm probably gonna post it tomorrow, Thursday. So it's out today. Oh, this is Friday. You're hearing this. And go check out that picture on episode. We got a little deep on it, a little emotionally deep and philosophical.
It's needed sometimes.
Yeah.
Clear the brain out.
Yeah. We even gave a little update on the old Tinder life. So go check that out over there if you'd like that update. Let's just say it ain't on my phone anymore. So that's pretty neat.
Deal with that.
Yeah. I think that's actually all the shilling. So now that that's all said and done, Ant, what have you been playing this week? I wonder what it is.
What did you play this week? A little game, little indie darling. A lot of people don't know about it. It's kind of under the radar, but it's called God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if anybody's heard of that.
Never.
Something small. Exactly. I didn't figure people would have heard of it before.
Yeah. I don't play PC games, so I don't know.
Very small, dedicated audience.
Yeah.
Oh, but of course I've been playing that.
Oh yeah.
About 14 hours in, side questing it up.
I'm curious where you are main story wise, which I think we talked about it in the Patreon episode, so I won't, bring it up again. But like, I wish I was doing side quests as much as you were, because I'm stuck where I am right now, where I can't.
Out of it.
Yeah.
I'm
Not allowed.
trying to figure out how I can tell you where I am without.
No, don't worry about it. No.
Right.
No. We ain't doing that shit.
Gotcha.
I don't want to hear about it. We were fucking spoiling people of shit and whatnot.
True that. No need for spoilers.
Yeah. We'll spoil a bunch of God of War 1 if we talk about that. I'm going to talk about some parts in God of War 1. Maybe.
Okay.
So.
But I've been playing that and a little bit of Sonic Frontiers. I mean, God of War kind of took those sales away, but I streamed some Sonic Frontiers Friday.
It was a fun ass stream.
That stream was so enraging and stupid.
Yeah. I got to go and clip that stuff still.
Just make sure whatever you clip from that part where I had like a sliver of health left on that thing and died, I need you to do like the extreme close up on exactly how much health it had when I died.
Honestly, man, like when that happened, I was like, my heart was racing. I had the heart racing. I was like, oh, dude, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get the boss. And then he died. And like, I literally just like sat back in my chair like this, and I was like, he's gonna do it again. And then you said, I'm not doing it again. And then immediately it flew over your head as you said that. And
that's another thing with that game. Yeah. Like, if you get close to a proximity of a boss, it triggers the boss fight, even if you're not trying to fight it. So, and when you're in a boss fight, you can't activate anything else. Because I think on one part of the stream, I find a Chaos Emerald, but I can't access it because technically the boss fight is still happening across the map.
Yep. It was, needless to say, while one game came out and is practically perfect, the other got some issues going on now.
It's enjoyably imperfect. Like, because while it's not perfect, I'm having fun in all of its like jank.
Yeah.
Just running around that map, doing things. Sonic things.
Yeah.
But no, I'm enjoying it. I want to get back to it. But it's hard to like, I have to play God of War though. Like,
100%.
Whenever I have to make a choice between the two, I'm like, well, I'm going to play God of War.
Yeah, man. I mean, the only thing I want to play is God of War, which is weird. But I also don't, because then like I know it'll be over soon if I keep playing it. I don't want it to be over. I just want to live in this world. But then I'm like, I need to know the lore. I need to know what happens next.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how you can go about playing this game, because I think we talked about it on the Discord, but like you have less hours than me in the game, but are way further ahead story wise. and I have more hours, but I'm like behind you doing all the side extra stuff.
Yeah. Not to spoil anything, and I'm going to preface this. This is not a spoiler in my eyes. Maybe I'll have it cut if you believe it to be. But one thing that I like is that when you get to certain parts in the stories where you think that you might not be able to do those side quests, you actually still can, which is very, very neat. And that's vague enough.
That's vague enough.
You don't, because you haven't gotten that far in the story yet.
But I think I know where and how that happens, though.
Probably not.
Okay, maybe I don't.
I'm gonna just say that.
Okay.
Probably not, but I like the way that this game is playing out so far. Like story-wise, the chess pieces that are falling into place for like the climax and finale of this game. I can predict multiple things that I think are going to happen, but I also don't know if any of them are actually accurate, and we'll see. But I'm there's a part of me that thinks something really big is going to happen at the end of this game. But then at the same time, I'm like, I've been on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, and I haven't been spoiled yet about this ending. And that right there makes me think that there isn't something big that happens. Because if there was something big enough that would happen, some assholes posting that spoiler. You know what I mean?
Define big, like big.
Something big, like here's the. I'm gonna say like at the end of God of War 1, we see the prophecy that Atreus is Loki, and that that Kratos will die by his hand. Right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling, story-wise, that's where they're leading to. And you get that in the first like 2 minutes. That's not even like.
Yeah, they show you. Yeah,
like, and then also the recap shows it as well. So like they're alluding to that being a thing. The prophecy is such a big deal and whatnot. There's a part of me that thinks that might happen at the end of this game, but I don't know. I'm so far away from the end that I'm like, is it this game that it happens? Is it in a third one, or is this the end? But then I'm also like, nobody's posting.
Barlog said that they made it. It's just 2. Like the story ends here. At least this story ends here.
Really?
Yeah. That was a big thing. Somebody even on Twitter was like, "Why the fuck wouldn't you make it a trilogy?" And he was like, "No, I think we told enough of the story with these 2." He tweeted that recently, like today or yesterday.
I didn't see that, but I'm still shocked that I haven't been spoiled for the ending, to say the least. Like, there's always that one asshole that's going to post the video, and it's not going to say spoiler warning in front of it, and I feel like it's going to show up on my timeline just randomly when I'm just scrolling. And it's not like I can't scroll because, I work from home, so I got to be on TikTok.
Gotta scroll.
But,
I think, obviously they're going to play with words, like this is the end of this story. But I think there's no way. I bet even Sony is like, no. You got to keep this faucet on. This God of War faucet on.
This God of War cash faucet.
Exactly.
I don't know. I just don't know where it's going. And I'm happy about that. That's a good thing.
True. But that's all I really was playing. I don't have anything else.
You had nothing else? Just Sonic and God of War?
Yeah.
All right. Other than those 2 for myself as well, I have not played Frontiers, and I don't know if I will.
I don't think you're not the.
I don't think I will.
I don't think
I watched Donkey's video. I pretty much know the game. But other than that, I've been playing Overwatch 2 relentlessly. I kind of got fucked the other day.
Congrats.
Not in a good way. Bad way. Bad fuck.
Bad fuck. Mona Lisa box.
So I decided to switch back over to PC instead of PlayStation to do competitive games. And while over there, I started playing healer exclusively. I was like, I'll just do the healer games, get my placement matches in. We'll see where I'm at, skill-wise, blah, blah, blah. So I think I played a total of 12 games. And the way that the rank system works now is for every 7 wins, your rank will update. And for every 20 losses, your rank will update.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to lose a lot for it to update again.
Yeah.
But you also have to win a decent bit for it to go up a decent bit. Now, there's already been a lot of like shit over on like TikTok of people like playing over 20 to 30 games, winning all of them in a row and hardly leveling up at all in competitive. So it seems like it's a little bit broken at the moment.
Right.
So I play my 12 games. I won 7 of the 12, so you know, pretty fucking decent.
Yeah.
And those 7 that I won were 7 in a row. So I lost 5 to start, and then I won 7 in a row.
Yeah.
And I did so fucking well in every single game I played. I've been playing the character Moira. She is a little bit broken right now as a healer, where if you're good at Moira right now, like the big meme right now is people are saying that she's not a damage character. She's not like a damage character. She's a healer. You need to heal with her. I do so much damage with this character, and also do more healing than the healers that are on my team when I random queue with people. And I don't have like friends on my team, just so that's out of the way and they can't hold that over me that I said that. When I'm playing with like a full random squad and I have another healer on my team, I will do more than them as Moira and still do more damage than some of the damage characters on my team. Sometimes even more than both of their damage combined. And I'm like that decent at this character. She's broken, but I'm exploiting how broke she is. And that's not like a bad thing. It's just whatever. She needs to get nerfed a bit and it's fine. So I've been playing her and I won all these games. I got like 30 kills in one game with like 7,000 healing, and I'm fucking popping off. I'm doing amazing, and I get my rank finally after my 7th win in a row.
Yeah.
I am the lowest number bronze in the game.
Wait, didn't you do a TikTok about this? Or
I sent you a Snapchat. Yeah.
Snap, yeah.
Now, bronze is like bottom of the barrel, your dog shit at the game. And I'm like, I just won 7 games in a row in which I don't want to say I carried the team, but I made a very big difference in whether or not we were going to win that game.
Yeah.
And you give me bronze? I was so fucking confused. And that's when I started seeing more of like the TikToks and stuff, and how the matchmaking and like the ranking is a little bit broken at the moment. Like there's some dude who I just said the 30 games that I'm high.
It's all good.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit frustrated to say the least, because I was like, I did so well and you just fucked me. Not in a good way. Like I was like, I put time into your fucking little free to play bullshit game and you fucked me royally.
Now, if you did fantastic and you didn't get fucked, would you be calling it the little bullshit free to play game?
I mean, for different reasons, yeah. Because there's a lot of problems with the game right now. There's a lot of talk about the Overwatch coins, like the V-Bucks of Overwatch, and how everything in the game is super overpriced now, and it's not worth any of your money. Even one of those, the keychain story that came out about a week or so ago, where you can get a keychain in game for $7 to $8 of Overwatch coins, or you can buy the real thing in real life for $5.
That's
so it's cheaper to have the real physical object.
To have the real thing.
Yeah. So like shit like that, like that's bad. No loot boxes makes the game feel empty as shit. And then there's another thing that just happened that's in slightly news, but pretty much it was revealed that you can play the game League of Legends and earn in-game currency in League of Legends, then transfer that in-game currency to your Blizzard account for Blizzard tokens, then use those Blizzard tokens to buy Overwatch money. And the funny part is you make more Overwatch money that way by doing all that bullshit than just playing Overwatch 2. There's challenges to earn in-game money in Overwatch 2, and you, for less time and less effort playing League of Legends, get more money.
That's a little nuts.
It's bad. It's really bad. They should not have gone to the free play model, in my opinion, if it was going to be this bad, considering the fact that the free to play model was supposed to be like the PvE shit, and not the PvP stuff.
The
and
stuff
you were,
everybody actually wanted.
yeah, the PvP stuff was supposed to still be in Overwatch 1, and they were just going to update it. And that was going to be like a constant service that's being updated for the multiplayer. And then the PvE stuff was going to be free to play with in-game purchases like this. But no, it's not now. It's all in one, and it's all bad.
They didn't think. I think like they were just trying to get this shit out.
Oh, they thought. They were like, you know what'd be cool? Money.
Well, yeah, of course.
And then they just fucking put out the same game with one less player.
True.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I've also finished the Fortnite Battle Pass. So I have my Spider-Gwen skin, and I'm working on the Unmasked skin, which is like a little bit more in the bonus pages. And then I'm done. And the new season starts on the 5th of December, I believe. There's like a big event that's going to happen to cap out the season. And then we'll see what happens next.
Things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Fracture, yeah,
that's what they call it. I have hiccups.
I see.
For the 3rd time today.
What's giving you hiccups? I'm sucking in all that air.
I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna stop breathing as a whole. I think that's the answer.
I don't know if that's the answer, though.
It's the answer.
Stop. I can't allow that. I have to take a picture of what I see on my screen right now, and I'm going to send it to you. Your Red Hood helmet next to you.
Yes.
Perfectly positioned with the end of my mic stand. And I want to show you what this looks like. I got to get there we go. My guy. You got to fix yourself.
I can't. This is the 3rd time today that I've had hiccups, and I've done nothing to cause them.
It's because you're smoking.
No, it doesn't happen when I smoke. It's not.
I just assume you're taking in a bunch of air and it's all getting caught in here.
Is that how it works?
I know with like Brendan, for instance, like he gets hiccups if he has a bottle and he gets to the end of the bottle, but it's still like sucking, but there's nothing in it. He's just taking in a bunch of air. That's how he gets hiccups.
Oh.
As you continue to hiccup.
Kill me.
All right, I just put it in our chat in Discord.
Funny, look at this shit. That looks great. God damn it.
It looks like it's hanging off of my screen into yours. Awkward silence.
Fuck.
Trying to not hiccup, huh?
Thought it was gone.
You're a little baby boy.
I won't go away. Help me. Somebody put me out of my misery.
No, I tell Brendan all the time, be a man, shut up.
Kill me.
Nope. This is how the show has to be now. To the news we go. I'll direct
news.
Hiccup Man is going through it over here.
What was the thing that you wanted to do for the news?
Oh, that's right. I gotta do that too. Things have been out of whack. I had a little jingle thing.
Do it.
I can't. It's not gonna work right now. I gotta make it.
Oh.
It's not something I could just do.
Click the button, do the thing.
You right? Your hiccup intern's over here coughing. What? I didn't say you were hiccup. I was talking to Chris. He's hiccuping. You're coughing. How's that Roblox treating you? Okay. On to the news. Because for the listener, that probably was like, what's that? They probably can't.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I could slightly hear him. So
gotta install that controller now.
Kill me.
I'm keeping all this too. I'm not cutting any of it out.
It won't stop.
When's the last? Well, besides today, when's the last time you had hiccups?
I fucking couldn't tell you. You
over there. I'm. Oh man, I'm sorry, audio amigos, but this part is strictly for the video, for you to get context as to what's happening.
It's gone.
Is that?
Damn it.
I'm about to say, when does that become a remedy for hiccups? News. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy.
Shit. I feel so bad that I'm gonna be hiccuping through all of this because I'm genuinely sad.
I'm sure he won't mind. That's not a joke of him being dead. I'm sure he wouldn't mind whether he was here or not.
I know.
I know somebody would be like, "Oh, too soon." Yeah, R.I.P. Kevin Conroy, man, the Batman of our upbringing.
No, the Batman. He is the Batman.
He is the Batman, but he's the Batman I've known forever.
I don't think anyone will ever.
I like how there was a burp at the end of that.
Yeah, it came out. I wanted to say hello.
This is great.
This is
Batman.
This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare.
This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare.
Gosh.
This might be Off the Rails 3.
It has to be. All right.
Did you hit your keyboard or something? It says CJ King Animation is typing.
Oh, that's my bad.
I'm like, man, you're talented. Doesn't even look like you're typing.
I'm talking and I'm typing. God damn it.
And you're mourning Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, fucking A. God damn it. Oh, shit. I should be more serious for this. Holy fuck.
It's okay, man. Just talk through it. No one's judging you for having hiccups.
This is the thumbnail.
The first face. Podcast we get mad comments like, this motherfucker got hiccups. You don't respect Kevin Conroy.
Off the Rails 3. Revenge of the Hiccups.
Revenge of the Hicks. No, Hicks means something else.
Yeehaw. But yeah, no, he was the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
He always will be. Every single role that he did as Batman is iconic.
Yes.
And nothing and nobody can portray him better.
At all. Ever.
That's the short of it. And he's also just a good dude.
Yeah.
That's always the worst part about any sort of celebrity death or anything like that. Is like they were a great person and their work is timeless. Like
super timeless.
I don't know, man. All right, I want to die.
You're okay, man. It's all good.
Take me. Give us back, Kevin Conroy.
It should have been me.
So at this point, I wish it was. God damn it.
Next up, I'll go to the next thing. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. We could be talking forever about Kevin Conroy. But
I couldn't because I'm dying.
And all his greatness as Batman. But R.I.P. man, thank you for impacting our entire Batman-related upbringings.
Yes.
I don't even know where to start and end with that. Just thank you for your service.
Oh my wait,
I don't have any Batman stuff. Maybe. Yeah, nah, I don't.
Oh, here we go. Gamer Batman.
There you go. Look at that. Is that a Pez dispenser?
Yeah.
Pez man. Pez. All right. Next up. Remedy has confirmed Control 2 is in development for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC, co-developed with 505 Games.
Dope.
So that game had a nice little cult following, so I'm sure there's excitement out there for Remedy 2. I mean, stupid. Control 2. This episode is dumb.
It's a time. I played the first Control. But it was too scary for me.
Bitch.
I got to a point in that game, I think it was like slightly past tutorial maybe, and you get in this elevator, and there's this creepy fucking dude who's cleaning the floors, this janitor looking motherfucker, and he's creepy.
He's what?
Creepy.
I thought he said he's.
Yeah, I did. But I tried to play through it and I couldn't. God damn it.
You scared to finish Control, but not scared enough to not smash a strange, mysterious fleshlight. You heard it here first. The mystery fleshlight.
I want to die.
Sent from Pluto.
God.
Of war. Sent from Kratos.
Boy,
use this on your phallus.
Shit. Fuck.
I'm
sorry. Next up, Fortnite Fracture Chapter 3 finale event, December 5th, I think, right? Or no, yeah, 3rd. December 3rd. So literally in 2 weeks, 2 Saturdays from now. Not this Saturday, but the following, and then the one after that.
The one after next Saturday.
Yeah. So it'll be wrapping up the story. Battle Pass will be done. New season will come probably a couple days after that. If they shut the game down, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So yeah, coming soon to a Fortnite near you.
Okay.
Next up, the PSVR 2.
Pre-order now.
It is up for pre-order. I don't think anyone wants to buy this that is sane. But CLD did get the email to pick it up.
Yeah, I got my email today, and I was just like, well, there that goes.
Yeah. I immediately was like, nope, no, don't want it. Don't need it.
It's funny. But, I saw an article today that said if you don't have a PS5 or PSVR 2, it would cost you $1,000 to play the upcoming Horizon game, the VR Horizon game, to get everything to play.
That's not worth it at all.
At all.
Like, the craziest part is that it's not backwards compatible to me. Like, the fact that you can't play PSVR 1 games on PSVR 2 is pure insanity.
Yes, I agree.
But I'm not buying it. Not a single PSVR game is worth spending that kind of money, even if it is Horizon themed. So, fuck out of here.
Jesus, you're falling apart. You're imploding right now.
I've been falling apart for the past like 15 minutes, man. It won't go away. I drove to lunch today. When I got in the car, I got hiccups. I didn't get rid of them until I went to Burger King, back to work.
My question was going to be, what did you get for lunch? But that answers that.
I got the new Burger King sandwich, the Italian chicken sandwich.
That's not new. They just brought that back.
No, it's a new, because it's with the new chicken patty. It's not like the long one like it used to be.
Oh, okay.
It's the new chicken patty that they have. So good, my dude. And then I went to Wendy's last night because they also have a new Italian type sandwich, which is crazy. But theirs, it's funny because I liked Burger King's better, but Wendy's is superior because it's a chicken, whether it be grilled, spicy, or regular. Marinara, because you need that marinara. And then on Wendy's, it's a slice from a mozzarella ball, you know, like a cylinder, fried as your cheese on the fucking chicken sandwich. And then to top it all off, the bun is one big garlic knot.
What?
The bun is a garlic knot.
Well, that's what just sold me on it now.
Yeah. Delicious. Hello, Trenton. I can hear you miking it, playing with the mic.
Yo, leave that mic alone. Get back on the couch.
Get ratted out.
The game's not working.
Huh?
The game's not working.
Oh, then I guess you gotta start it over. If the game's not working, huh?
I like that He's figured out that the microphone works now, and we can hear him clearly.
I muted it, and that's the funny part as to why it's still.
I don't know. That's coming through crystal clear.
I'm turning the fader down. There we go. Now you should.
Nothing's happening.
He is crystal clear still.
This thing's broke.
It worked even better because he said nothing's happening, and nothing
It's
did
funny
happen.
because he was
We
talking
saw
about the
him.
game, and that just happened to work out here.
But yeah, man, go try those sandwiches at Wendy's because they're very, very fucking good. And then here's the thing: I like the Burger King one more, personally. I don't know why I like it more, but I like their marinara more. Their marinara sauce is very good, but the Wendy's one with that garlic knot bun, and they got garlic fries now too.
I did see that.
And peppermint frosty. So much. So
I've noticed that you gushing over all this food, your hiccups haven't come up.
oh, maybe I was just hungry. I am a baby.
I'm mad
Jesus
that that's what
Christ.
solved it.
Yeah, you and me both. But next up in the news, we don't got much this week.
No. Streets of Rage video game gets film adaptation from John Wick creator and Lionsgate.
Yes.
Now, that's dope to me. As long as it's done correctly. I mean, I guess if you're going with the John Wick creator, then you kind of know what page it's going to be on. It's going to be pretty cool. I do think Streets of Rage is a property that would have worked as a 90s movie.
100%, yeah.
Because it was like that era of like late 80s, early 90s, like what was around that time? Like Rocky era.
Street Fighter movie. It's not good, but like it's right around the time that they did it, you know?
Yeah,
Makes
like,
sense that they would have.
Yeah, like I think the time, like the vibe of those times would have worked very well with Streets of Rage. Like the Ninja Turtles movie, like that kind of grittiness, that first Ninja Turtles movie.
Who would you cast as the characters in Streets of Rage? Both for today, and then also if it came out back then.
Oh man.
Good questions. That's all I'm filled with, and that and hiccups.
That and hiccups. This is hard now.
All right. Let me look up a list of characters that we can go through, and then let's do like 3 of them, and then we'll.
I'm about to say, which Streets of Rage are we talking now? Because the characters.
Oh, I don't know.
There's 2 mainstay characters that was in all of them.
Okay. Which one is that?
Axel and Blaze.
Okay, so let's do Axel first then. Let me pull up some pictures here. Streets of Rage, Axel. All right, who you picking for this guy?
Hold on, I'm trying to look at the name of the actor. Hold on, sorry. 1 second.
I'm thinking, but I don't know if I have anyone. He looks very different through the years as well. He's very beefy, like current day Streets of Rage, compared to like back in the day Streets of Rage 4, where he was just like a guy, you know?
Yeah, it's hard. I don't. Who's a popular white actor? Like fucking Zac Efron? who?
I was gonna say Zac Efron could work. I was also thinking maybe Ryan Gosling, if he like beefed up.
Yeah.
Mainly because he's got the blonde
Efron
hair now.
Like jumped to my mind, but I feel like he would work. Cause I'm thinking of somebody like, I know I said popular white actor, like there's not a million of them, but I was trying to think of somebody who's like popular but not older, like a modern
dude
day.
from Suicide Squad.
Who?
The guy that played like the CIA agent that was just like the guy.
I don't remember who that is.
Colonel Rick Flag. Rick Flag actor. Joel Kinnaman. He looks exactly like Axel now that I look at this picture. He's blonde.
Oh, okay. I see him. I found him.
Dude, literally.
Well, that would work.
Just this picture alone looks like Axel in some of the screenshots. Like, this is from the second Suicide Squad movie, which was good. And, like, yeah, I could see that. He could be good as that character.
That would work. That would work. So we're gonna keep him on the table for Axel.
For current day. Who would you do back in the day, like 90s? Who's your action star that you would pick 90s?
It would have to be fucking Leo in the 90s.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this like beefy though.
I mean, he would have to have gotten in shape, but like especially with like his hair in the 90s and then the hair of what Axel looks like.
I've been told that I look like Leo for some reason. I don't see it.
I can see it.
Maybe it's just the hair.
It's not like a spitting image thing, but I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, when I worked at a community pool, my hair was very like Dragon Ball Z Trunks-esque. And some guys were like, you look like Leonardo DiCaprio, but like not really at all though. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And then I told friends, they were like, yeah! And I'm like, fuck that guy, man. All right.
So
Blaze.
Blaze would have to be
current day.
What's her name? Super attractive white woman.
Is she a white woman?
I just assume she is. Is she not?
In Streets of Rage? I don't know. She looks like she's got some spice.
All right. Well, I guess you can kind of go either way with that. But I was thinking,
she's extremely tan for a white woman. What's the name of the actress that I'm exactly thinking of? What's the movie? One second. I know a movie that she's in that I can. Salma Hayek.
You think she's too old?
Do you see what she looks like and with how old she is now?
Yeah, she's bad. But
she looks the same, bruh. Yo, Salma Hayek.
Like, I immediately wanted to go Margot Robbie.
I would have done Gal Gadot before.
You know
Margot
what?
Robbie.
Yes, Gal Gadot works. Gal Gadot works.
But like, look at this. That I just sent you this picture in Discord. That is them. That's them right there.
That is them.
That's the Streets of Rage cast right now. Joel Kinnaman and motherfucking Salma Hayek.
Just so we're clear, when you said that is them, I didn't think you meant Axel and Salma Hayek. I thought you meant.
What do you think I meant, Anthony?
Salma Hayek. And those thems she got.
Gotcha.
Them things is thangin'.
Goddamn. I fucking love Salma Hayek. I had to look up. I'm terrible with fucking names. I didn't remember Joel Kinnaman either. But I looked up because I know she's in Dogma as the muse. So I looked up like the cast of Dogma, and that's how I found her there, which is the worst movie to probably pull her from because she's in so many fucking movies that are
true. I
don't want to say better, but more renowned than
Wild West.
Grown Ups.
What was it? Dust Till Dawn, Desperado.
She was in Eternals.
She was in Eternals.
Gucci, the House of Gucci thing. Hitman's Bodyguard, apparently she was in. I did not know that. Magic Mike's Last Dance. Duh. Spy Kids 3D.
The go-to.
It is. It really is, but it's fine. I see how it is. Yeah, man. I picked Salma Hayek. Fuck yeah. You know what? Salma Hayek would be Blaze both back in the 90s and today.
This picture that I just sent you is the reason I said Margot at first, because she already has the red dress on and the weapon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree.
No. But I like your picture better.
Yeah. I like Salma Hayek a lot. That's what this podcast title is. Salma Hayek. That's it.
Yo, even in the picture I sent, there's both of them right there.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we're not going with her, but still.
Yeah. I feel like that Joel Kinnaman just like he would be phenomenal in that role. He already does fight scenes great. And then Salma Hayek wasn't she in? That was not her in John Wick. That was someone else, wasn't it?
I don't remember. Selma
I don't think it was her. It was someone else. I think. Wait, maybe it was her. Am I dumb?
Search.
I don't remember what her name was. Who was in John Wick?
Friend, what's
That
up?
was like the dog trainer. It wasn't her. It was someone else. I'm seeing her face in my head now.
Trenton, go back do what you was doing while I do this, please. I'm looking up someone who's
Halle Berry
as who?
in John Wick. She was in John Wick. I thought that Salma Hayek was Halle Berry in John Wick, but it was not.
I'm about to say because I'm not finding it.
Yeah, she was in the third one. She was the really dope ass chick who trained the dog. And like the dog fight scene with the gun fu, where like the dog would just randomly come out of left field and just take some guy down.
True.
She could work too, honestly. Halle Berry would work. Is Blaze.
Let me see. Now I'm thinking of other characters because then you gotta go. If you're going with OG Streets of Rage, it's gonna have to be Axel, Blaze, Adam, Skate, and Max.
Ooh, Adam. I don't know who Adam would be.
He has like a yellow shirt on. Hold on.
I mean, with how jacked this man is,
It's gotta be Michael B. Jordan, right?
I would either, or what's his name, who's in like everything right now, Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, he's killing shit right now. It might have to be him.
Yeah, I would even, and this is like kind of a joke answer, but like it's Hollywood, but The Rock.
I could, I'm looking at pictures of Adam now, and I can kind of see it.
There's like this one picture that I'm seeing where it's like
Rock would
the
have
eyebrows.
The Rock would have, I see that picture, but The Rock would have to be Max.
Who's Max?
He's like a giant wrestler.
Max,
dude.
let's see. I mean, it makes sense because wrestler, but I don't know if I'd pick him personally. You know what I would do? I would have Max be in the game or in the movie, but I would have him not be like in active fighting duty anymore, and I would cast Sylvester Stallone.
As Max?
Yeah.
He's he's like giant. He's way wide.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I would cast Sylvester Stallone as like a retired Max. Like Max like used to be a part of the crew that would fight or whatever. But like now he's like trying to settle down, and then there would be that one dope scene where he's like, yeah, I'm not fighting anymore, and then like the bad guys come and try to jump him, but he's still got it.
Yeah.
That, like I would like that. That'd be pretty kind of neat. I'd like that. I don't know who else.
People are fan casting this already. I'm on what is this? The Snooty Ushers. I never heard of this. It's on a WordPress website, but they who's Alexander Skarsgård? What was he in?
I'm just
gonna send you the link to this.
Alexander Skarsgård. Oh no, that's the dude who played It, right? Or no, who the fuck is this? This is just default NPC looking.
Who?
The Skarsgård guy.
I don't know. I didn't even know what he was in.
He looks like white NPC 3.
He was in The Legend of Tarzan.
I mean, he was shredded in that, but I don't know about him for Axel. Gina Carano can go fuck herself, so no.
They said that's Blaze. Jamie Foxx that's not a bad choice for Adam. I can see that.
John Cena, no.
Why John Cena should not be Max?
I don't think John Cena could be Max, just because I feel like Max almost kind of looks Samoan. That's why I went more so with The Rock.
Yeah,
I was like, he looks like a Samoan wrestler, so cast a Samoan wrestler.
Max does not look like pale white.
Yeah. I don't know who Eddie Skate is, but I guess Johnny Boyega. I like John Boyega a lot. Donnie Yen is Shiva. Mr. X, they said Dwayne Johnson?
Nah.
And then I don't know who this last dude is.
Mr. X has to be Antonio Banderas.
Are they even like who? Yeah, Antonio Banderas would be good.
Just from that picture alone.
Listen, Dr. Zan Gilbert. I don't know Takeshi Kitano, but we're gonna replace him with Bobby Lee.
Let's just do that.
Where I want Bobby Lee as Dr. Zan Gilbert from Streets of Rage.
Got it. These are like the main players. Like you don't need more than that. Like everybody else is gonna be like not a celebrity like someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's that then.
That might be it for the news. I do believe one thing that was not like necessarily news, but I posted it in here. The YouTube channel Beat 'em Ups.
Mm-hmm.
They, and I say they loosely because it's the main guy with his girlfriend sometimes, but she has her own channel. But you know, they have moved to sunny Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and for those who don't know, we are also located in around the same area that they are.
We reported on this. On the last
did we?
episode. Yeah, we did.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Shit.
We did. But that's fine. It's still true. Fuck it.
Listen, Beat 'em Ups. Let's go do something. How you doing?
Do it.
How you doing, buddy? Let's go do a thing. I like toys. You bought a toy in a toy hunt video with Ethan Page. Hey, Ethan Page, let's make a video. This guy over here, this guy knows all about wrestling.
I do.
He knows everything.
Everything about wrestling.
Everything.
Chris, quiz me right now.
Who is All Ego Ethan Page?
Say it again. Who is what?
This is not going to go well for us.
What?
That was the person that I was just talking to directly.
What? I'm still lost.
So I said, who is All Ego Ethan Page?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who he is.
I do.
Yeah, me too. So there's nothing to talk about.
What's a faction that he was a part of?
Oh, man, we got to go into this now. You know the one?
It's very similar to our faction. Similar, kind of. I would have been the Ethan Page of like if we were to mirror this, and his partner was Scorpio Sky.
Of course, the one and only.
Yeah.
Yes, Trent.
Saved by the Trent.
Not while we're recording. No, I'm recording. Like this was the whole the caveat for you coming down here is that we cannot converse while I'm recording.
It's coffee. It's just like.
Hey. You have to stop talking. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll look at it when I'm done. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Saved by the Kid. See how it is.
What? No, not at all.
Yeah. That's fine. But no, they're in Philly-ish area. If you're anywhere on the East Coast of Pennsylvania, you're pretty much just Philly adjacent. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if I said, which I'm not going to, where like my town is that I live in, no one would know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I say it's 45 minutes away from Philly,
they go, all right.
Oh yeah, you're from Philly.
I got an idea.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, but like here's the if I'm in Philadelphia and I'm talking to someone and they ask me where I'm from, I'm not saying I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay.
If I'm anywhere else in the country or the world, and they say,
would
where
recognize
from?
Philadelphia before.
And I would say I'm from Philadelphia. That's immediately what I would say. 10 out of 10 times, personally.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. But yeah, they're in PA, and they made a video with Ethan Page, who's a wrestler with AEW. They went to a game store that we've gone to a couple times. I feel like we got to reach out to them and see if like it'd be cool if we could record there or something.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Be cool, do like guys. Let us do it.
Little highlight, the little vlog ski, maybe. Maybe do like a game challenge or something, like whoever can find the best game deal in 15 minutes wins or something like that.
How would that work?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I have no idea.
Whoever, well, how about this? Ready? We both get $50 to spend. We get 20 minutes. Whoever can buy the best stuff within that 20 minutes with the $50, the best bang for buck, wins the challenge, and we don't let like us decide. The comments would decide.
Where are we buying things at?
At Game Junkie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like we would just like intro at the store and be like, oh, they let us record here. Come check it out. But we're going to do this challenge. Each of us have $50, 20 minutes. Whoever buys the best shit wins. Let's go. And then like
supermarket
music,
run around,
clips, talk into the camera about a specific game. Well, this game's a little bit too much out of my price range. It would use most of the $50, but it is up there in quality. So like, is it more about quantity or quality? And then you'll be on the opposite side of the store, be like, look at all these fucking stickers. Like,
50 stickers, please. Like, all right, you have $25 left.
Yeah.
What? I didn't realize that.
Well, I quit. I have all these stickers and $25. I win.
I won.
Yeah, 100%. That'd be a fun thing to do.
It would be a fun thing.
Yeah.
Do the fun thing. Don't look at me like that.
So next up, since that's about all the news we had for this week, not too much happening since the main news of the day is just God of War is out and it's good. So if you haven't played it, go fucking play it.
Yep.
Over in the question sections in our Discord, which you can join by going to the link in our bio and clicking on the link and joining up. The only rule is don't be an asshole. We got a couple new people this week, and wanted to say, hey, if you didn't listen to the podcast, if you got this far,
yeah,
damn,
you're the person.
Yeah, you fucking rule. But Frankie, quite frankly, motherfucking. Yeah, another Dad of the Year candidate for the Game Awards this year. I think it's just you and him fighting
going
for
down,
it.
Frankie. I got 2.
It's about quality and quantity, and I got 2.
Right, I got the quantity part down.
Yeah,
it's over.
They're both sick right now, so maybe the quality's lowered a little bit. Maybe it's like a B-, but you know.
But hey, they're
gonna bounce back. B is for bounce back. But Frankie asked us, which video game developers / creators would you like to interview on the podcast?
Good question.
I don't know if I would want to do an interview, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I would want to have them on, but like I would just want them to do the regular show. Like I wouldn't want to like make it about them. Like I know this sounds weird, but like I feel like every person that's like, you know, popular or something that goes on a podcast, it's all about like, let me ask you questions about you. It's like, how about you just come on and have like a good time for 2 hours?
Yeah.
And just goof around with guys talking about piss and farts and fleshlights when we're supposed to be talking about games.
I want to have Phil Spencer on and ask him all PlayStation questions.
That'd be hilarious.
And for those who don't know, Phil Spencer is the CEO of Xbox.
Yeah.
Is it all just not Microsoft? It's Xbox. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's just Microsoft Xbox, like that branch that he's a part of.
Yeah,
that,
Microsoft Games or Xbox Game, whatever it is.
I could be wrong,
but I would want to just ask him like, yo, so like he'd come on and we'd be like, listen, the week I got right here, got the head of Xbox, all Xbox, everything. And we have one question for you as the head of Xbox. How far are you in God of War?
As the head of Xbox, how do you feel knowing that Astrobot is going to be better than anything you ever make?
But see, no. You can't like, I don't want to insult him. I want to ask him.
I'm not insulting him. That's just a genuine fact.
Yeah, but it's still a jab. I just want to, but see, with that, I would just be like, how excited are you for the possibility of a new Astrobot?
Jesus.
But he's such a nice forward-facing guy in all his interviews that I feel like he would genuinely answer the questions, but it would still be funny.
I'd like to have voice actors on. I think that'd be more fun too, because I feel like when it comes from like developers and creators and stuff like that, I'm like, those are cool and all, but like the people that are the voices of the characters that you love are very interesting to me. Like I love voice actors and like the different stuff that they're in. Like if I had to choose a few to have on, I would probably choose like Matt Mercer, Troy Baker, Nolan North. There's a couple others. There's a couple others, but those are like the main ones I know because I constantly follow their shit. I'm terrible with names. I'm like seeing faces and I'm like, oh, that chick's awesome. No idea what the fuck her name is. Yeah, I don't know. Voice actors would be fun. I'd like to just do that and be like, yeah, let's goof around and talk about games.
You know what I have on the show? I'd have Ben Schwartz, who voices Sonic in the Sonic movies, on, because he's also a giant video game head. Like he plays all the old school games. The
amount of improv that we would have.
Yes, and he's funny as hell. So I think that would just be a fun ass episode.
That'd be amazing to have Ben Schwartz on. I don't think that one I feel like is like holy shit reaching, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Like it's weird that I'm like getting the head of Xbox is more believable than getting Ben Schwartz on.
Yo, clip this whole part and add Ben Schwartz.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but hey, Ben,
you want to come
on a podcast?
He'll at least respond in a comment or something.
Yeah. You want to come on a video game podcast where we talk about video games this much?
And the rest was all fleshlight. And hiccups.
I don't want to do that again.
Look, you made it out though. Now you know when you want to get rid of hiccups, you just got to talk about that sweet, sweet Wendy's sandwich.
That sweet, sweet Wendy's.
It took it right away from you. You had hiccups hardcore before you brought that up.
Yeah, you're not wrong. If you think about it in theory, today when I got the hiccups, when it was just like food, I think it might just be food in general too. Because I got Burger King today. When I got Burger King, I was having hiccups the whole time there. And then I got back, I went to eat it. Hiccup gone.
Hiccup gone.
Hiccup be gone. Because Burger King. I don't know, man. I've become a burger boy in fast food as of late since I'm not eating Taco Bell anymore.
I went through a burger binge when I was home for 3 months after I got out the hospital. Everywhere we went, it was almost like I'm trying to find the perfect burger. And I was eating mad burgers.
You want the perfect burger? Lucky's Last Chance in Manayunk.
All right, I'll do that. I'll taste it.
Peanut butter and jelly burger.
Oh, you told me about this. It sounds like it'll work. I'm not opposed to this. This sounds delicious to me. Because I'm a huge peanut butter and jelly fan and also a burger fan.
Hell yeah, man. I feel like I've told this story before, but I'm a peanut butter and cheese sandwich guy because of my grandmother, who during the summer one day was like, do you want another slice of cheese or would you another half slice or a half sandwich? And I'm like, I want both because I'm fat. And she was like, you're getting one or the other or I'm putting them together.
Go to the bathroom, yo. Yes, you do. I can tell. Hurry up. Trenton, go. Do what I said.
Doing the pee-pee dance over there.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Priorities.
Gotta play that Roblox, man. Oh, it's Minecraft now. Never mind.
Yeah, he's playing Minecraft.
I can see on Discord, yeah.
But he's playing it and he's putting the controller in and he's just like, I'm like, go to the bathroom. Get your fucking. Oh, I'm fathering it. You're not beating me, Frankie.
To be fair, if you think about it, Trenton's got his priorities in check. Games before all.
No, not if you're gonna explode your.
Listen,
your
this is what
bladder.
they made poop socks for.
My child will know nothing of poop socks. Atreus. Yes, what's up? Did you go? Did you go?
Yes.
And wash your hands and everything?
No, wash it.
You liar! I said, you wash your hands and everything? He said, yeah. But then slowly walked back up the steps. Because he came back so quick. I was like, there's no way. That was way too quickly.
You know what? I think that's the perfect place to end this podcast. Because that was a phenomenal stinger at the end there. But
what an episode.
What an
episode. It's been one of the most fun episodes in a while. Like, This is up there hovering around Sugar Mountain a little bit.
It's getting there. But goddamn, it's funny going from what we recorded last night to this too.
I know.
Just the
right?
dichotomy of one day and how much that could change. But obviously go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/save-the-letter-B-4-quitting. And go check out the multiple tiers we got there, whatever's right for you. $5 a month just gets you 2 extra podcasts a month. And then if you go that extra mile for $10, Trenton comes and asks you a question.
I spelled you.
Yep.
Huge.
Yep. How do you spell it?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm making it of the year. I want to say who plays it. You are a huge champ. Our number 2 hobby.
Words. I don't know what any of this means that you're talking about in
So
Minecraft.
it's spelled you.
I have no idea either, and I played that game.
Huge is Huge.
Alright, let me spell that first. Then you gotta tell me how to
You don't have to
spell it.
narrate your life as you go spell it.
How do you spell it again?
He grabbed the mic.
He didn't grab the mic. He grabbed the
Did he
controller
not?
off the- no, he grabbed the controller.
Oh, it sounded like he grabbed the mic and was like, "How do you spell it again?"
No, I would have thrown something at him. Huge.
Alright. H.
Hey. Just, that's it.
How do you spell champ?
CHAMP.
Oh man, holy shit! My face hurts.
My face hurts.
Oh man. So Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
$10 gets you live access to us. At the end of the month, we're gonna do a live podcast, and you'll be on. Bring your topic or question, and we'll talk about it for an amount of time.
Get him out.
Until whatever. And then also say letter B, number 4 quitting. Letter 4
Letter
is what I
4.
said. That's the wrong thing. Say letter B, number 4
Mhm.
quitting over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
Yep. What he said.
Posting new TikToks,
Kidding.
new fucking shorts, new reels every day. 2 a day, every day. Go check them out. There's stream highlights. There's podcast highlights. There's just random clips of funny shit.
Mhm.
Go look at it. I'm gonna make a TikTok today that is not even with us in it that I'm gonna be posting soon about God of War. And it's a very funny one. I didn't tell Ant about it yet, but I found it and I was like, this is a good meme to do.
All right.
So we're gonna see what happens. But that also email us if you'd like to sponsor us and you got this far. Blue Chew. Send us the chewable tablets and we'll pipe you down any day of the week.
Whoa. What he said. We're looking at you, Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa mouth. Podcast title. God damn it. And then last of all is savebeforequitting.com, fully spelled out. So you can go pick up some merch of the random bullshit we say. Go pick up some bitch made merch. It's comfy as fuck. I have to get my hoodie in, and I also need to get a hat from that. It's a want one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sonic logo, and then this one right here, which we might be updating soon, depending on situations. We'll see what happens.
It's a lot of stuff in the pipeline that needs to get released.
Yeah, the pipe is getting clogged.
It's why
Need
we
Blue
need
Chew.
Chew. Look at that. Look at us. We should do a podcast. I like the little jig.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, that's all we got for you. What the fuck are you doing here still? Huh?
Yeah.
Go fucking home.
Don't leave your Blue
Show's
Chew.
over.
Don't leave your Blue Chew in the shower.
It would just dissolve.
I mean, it depends on where you leave it and how you leave it.
That is
But-
the question. How?
Before we leave it, the show that is, make sure you always save before quitting.
Thank you,
We'll
Trenton.
talk to you next time. Peace.
Goodbye. Oh man, that was fucking
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
That was Jesus.
I was in physical pain for like a third of that podcast. Like, I feel like when I had hiccups as a kid, it was just like a minor inconvenience. But now that I'm like almost in my 30s,
You have to
it's like
you might almost have to take a day off from work the next day.
yeah, man. Like I just pulled something, and not in a good way.
Mm-mm. Not in a yank way.
Not in a Weird Al Yankee way.
Yankway from the makers of Safeway, from the makers of Walmart. I don't know.
Just eat it.
Just beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it,
God
beat
damn.
it, beat it. Fleshlight.
I want to watch that too. The new Weird Al Yankovic
yeah, I
project.
heard it was good.
Yeah. Fucking Harry Potter playing Weird Al.
Okay. A movie about people who record a podcast, but they're also witches, and you call it Harry Potter.
Are you sure that you want to keep that in the episode? Because you know what? No, you don't have a choice now. Because I said a lot of incriminating things on this podcast while I was still sober and getting up there.
What did I say wrong?
That was offensive. How bad that joke was.
Oh, okay. I thought I really said something offensive. I'm like, what did I say?
No. That was just offensive how bad it was.
Like, what did I do?
The genuine concern of I'm about to get canceled.
I was like, what?
For a Harry Potter joke?
Is Harry offensive now? Potter?
Nah. I mean, the movies are technically because the writer is bad.
It's just the cast of Harry Potter. True. It's the cast of Harry Potter sitting around a table talking about their adventures and throughout all the movies and the books.
But they don't have technology in it, so they're just all talking into their wands.
That's even better.
Yeah. It just captures like their voice in a little bubble thingy, and then they like get like what are the Pokemon called in Pal World? They'll get all the pals and they'll fucking remake all the little bubbles in a factory. Yep. And then they'll sell that off all to the wizards of the world, the wizarding world.
I'm just imagining them like, yeah, so a flying car picked me up and whisked me off to the school. Before I finish that story, though, they're all like, Blue Chew. From the makers of Blue Chew. No, they just go through all of that. Manscaped.
Blue Chew. Is your wand feeling limp, soggy?
Do you have a flash?
Not ready to put on some magic?
Then you need Blue Chew. If you like this podcast, they do the fake scripting. Like, I've taken Blue Chew all the time.
Yeah, me and Hermione did it all the time, mate. Wingardium Leviosa, am I right?
That's painful.
Yeah. But at least mine was topical to the situation.
I made mine topical. Harry Potter. Harry Podder.
You gonna die on this hill of Harry Potter? Because that's the podcast title now, and they have to get to the fucking post-credit scene to get to it.
I like the hill I'm on. It's a nice view from this hill.
How about Harry Potter 3? I almost said tree because it doesn't sound right to say Potter with a D. Harry Potter 3 off the rails.
Nah, I already know what the title is, and it's not that.
Is it Off the Rails 3?
Off the Rails 3 is definitely what this is going to be.
What's the stinger?
It's Off the Rails 3, Mona Lisa's Bad Box. That's the title. I told you. I don't care. I'm using that. I don't care how it looks.
It's not even like a reference to anything besides what we said. Like, we did Electric Boogaloo for the second one, I think.
Did we?
Yeah, I think so.
Because 3 was always going to be Tokyo Drift, but Mona Lisa's Bad Box.
I don't know if that's offensive or not because of the Mona Lisa getting defaced or some shit recently.
Well, technically, reading the title, unless they listen to all the way to this part, well, no, they would know from the top. But
yeah, Make it
They
drop. That's some Mona Lisa's wet ass box.
Now it has to be it. But
That's the end.
I feel like, and then we can end it. If you just saw the title, give it off face value, you wouldn't know what I'm referring to.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm joking. In all sincerity. God damn. Oh man. It's only 8:30. Why does it feel like it's 2 a.m.?
Because you had a long day.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Post credit scene done.
Oh, I thought it was already done. I was about to talk business.
I stopped nothing.
Yeah.
We will now. Goodbye.
Bye.